Okay, I'm live. My camera's working alright. Oops, wait a minute. Audio. That's right. Ah, yes, it's working. I think what I did wrong yesterday, I captured the game wrong. I had a window capture and I had a game capture, and they were sort of conflicting. It was slowing my stream down. But anyway, let's figure it out. I'll turn that up slightly on my end. It's really right at 30. Right. Ah, yes, and they announced a Dragon's Dogma 2 expansion. What are Capcom doing this year? They're just like announcing so much good stuff. I can't believe it. Resident Evil 9, Pragmata, Onimusha's coming out, and now a Dragon's Dogma 2 expansion. And they announced Resident Evil Veronica. So, Jesus Christ. I'm playing in Japanese. I prefer all these games in Japanese voice. I sort of go by setting, like Resident Evil. I always play that in English, because most of them guys are American characters, so it makes sense. But sort of this and Ace Combat, Yakuza, I like to play those in Japanese. Ace Combat's cool in English, but there's some badass about a bunch of Japanese dudes flying planes. Yep, my stream's alright. Couple of seconds behind, like it always is, but that was so pissing me off yesterday. I couldn't figure out what it was that slowed my stream down. Miyamoto Musashi. There's that book, the Book of Five Rings, which was Musashi. Waya. I love his facial expressions. He looks so like cocky or confident. Alright, let's get through to the next area. Nothing but fiends and horrors. I wonder who the main villain's gonna be on this then, because the Nobunaga kind of storyline ends with Onimusha 3. I never played that Dawn of Dreams one. It was a funny sort of spin-off. Some people liked it, but I've seen some people who really hate it as well. Well, that sky, so ominous. First tour mode. Never actually tried it. What's it like? Oh, so you can. That's cool. You can just move the camera around. Oh, wait a minute. I want to. Oh, it won't let me turn around. Oh, it wants me to go on the map. I get it. That's it. I wonder what this is like on the full game, if there was a bit before this, or is this the beginning of the game? I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to take an ominous picture. Ominous. Change camera height, zoom, filters, depth field vignette. How do I oh wait a minute, how do I actually take the picture? Oh. Yep. Oh yeah, Capcom, there's some people complaining that they found this too easy actually. I actually got destroyed by the boss about 5 times, so it wasn't me, but they said they'd heard the feedback and they'd actually, some of the abilities you have in this demo are actually from later on in the game. So basically you're slightly overpowered in this demo. That's what the guy said. Some of the parry things, so it's going to be a lot harder in the full game. That's what I'm trying to say. It was never too hard on him. There's hard moments, but it's not Dark Souls, where you just die over and over. But I suppose it makes sense to make it a harder game than the old PS2 games. A bit, because gaming has changed somewhat. If you time your dodge, it's really satisfying. Oh yes. It's all about timing. Once you get that down. I find it so satisfying, this game. It's actually like my 3rd time playing the demo. So I can't stop playing it. I never do that. I never play through demos more than once. Yeah, rarely, anyway. Yeah, it's just teaching me all the basics, but I know. Oh yes. Yeah, things like that I guess you weren't having at this point in the full game. They're probably late game abilities. And they'll be tougher enemies later on anyway, so I'm sure they'll get the balancing right and it'll be a satisfying experience. Oh shit. Where's you can pick up these boards sometimes off the floor and use them as a shield. That's a cool thing they've added. Oh man, I'm excited for Resident Evil Veronica as well. So that means we're going to get a young Chris Redfield, finally. Because you play as him for like half the game, really. Because there's so many memes about Resident Evil 5 Chris with his massive biceps. We need to get a young Chris back when he was at his best, really. I know what they'll do if they do a young Chris and they do end up remaking RE1 again. They're gonna sort of reuse that model. I bet that's what they'll do. Maybe they'll tweak it a little bit, but yeah. I'm not against them remaking RE1 because the GameCube remake is over 20 years old, I think now. I think it was 2002 when it came out. I've still got it on GameCube somewhere. So it's hard for me to think of that as a new remake, because it's really not new at all. Just because they've re-released it so many times on PC. I've got it on Steam. I actually saw a comment of someone who they thought that had been released a couple of years ago, that GameCube remake. And someone's like, dude, you know that came out in 2002. This is actually a good game to stream because you have to focus a little bit, but it's not too stressful, and you can play it while talking. So Oh yeah, no, these barbs. So I can use it as a shield. Oh, you can actually move it, I didn't realise. Then you can kick it out. You deflect. Ah, while trying to dodge the arrow. Why up? That was fun. I wonder how you say on guard in Japanese. If it even exists in their language, I don't know. Kiyomizu. Ah, one of the checkpoints. Can use spirit mirrors to save your progress. Yeah, you can actually save in the demo, so I wonder if when the game's out you'll be able to continue. But then again, that depends if this is actually the beginning of the game, I don't know. Well. Creepy. So these are all ghosts, or dead people.
その目に宿りしは鬼の力、黒魂によって覚醒なされたようですね。黒魂。
They're the only
この
tones.
死に残る記憶が正気の塊と化したものです。清水寺を浄化するためには、この光景の根源を突き止める必要があります。
おい小手女、ごたくはいい。目が覚めたんなら俺の質問に。
嫌です。
Gauntlet lady.
お前。ふざけるな。
小手女など汚い物言いへの仕返しです。それに私は黒魂の力で一時的に目覚めたのに、私はし眠らねばなりません。
おい。
I wonder if that's actually the gauntlet talking, or is she just communicating through it from another location, you know? It's interesting. They never did anything like that on the older games. He gets it from on the first game. Samanovsky gets it. It's the Ogre clan that give him the Oni after he gets kind of whacked by that big monster. There's a few little letters you can read about it, but it's still quite mysterious. Yeah, they could definitely remake the old Onimushas as well, if this does well. Oh, that sky looks so cool. Yeah, what do you... left trigger and right trigger. That's it. You've got to follow these routes. Oh, they said the full game is going to be about 20 hours, which is quite long for an Onimusha game. I think Dawn of Dreams is meant to be quite long, but the first few the first one's very short actually. Just a few hours, 3 to 5 hours, and the third game actually took me about 14 hours because I got confused with a lot of the puzzles. And it's just quite a long game actually. 20 hours, sign me up. Especially if there's replayability. Like, you end up putting a lot of hours in if you keep replaying these games. Ah, yeah, the lizard creatures. Classic enemy. Oh, what? He climbed up the wall. Yeah, big block. That's a bit of a golden rule on Onimusha. Try and preserve your healing items. Because you do get them yellow orbs anyway. Sometimes. Although the second and the third game were a lot more forgiving with herbs, the first one though, you've got to be careful. If you use them all early on, you can get in trouble. Crossing swords with an enemy. Oh yeah, you like... Press Y on B. I'm sure I did that right. Ah, can't hit me. Still can't hit me. Can't hit me. Really can't hit me. That guy's a horrible shot. He needs to go back to archery school. He needs to do that course off Ocarina of Time in Gerudo Valley. Shooting the targets. Oh yeah, they just announced an Ocarina of Time remake, of all things. That's kind of incredible. So that's one of them games I've grown up with. It's weird to think of it being remade. These things are quite cool. So they actually speak to you sometimes when they're fighting. Oh. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. So you do Y and being in succession, like after each other. He does like a double. Then again, you can just tap the same button. Is it different? I think he attacks the other way, so it is slightly different. So look in here. That's funny. I can hear someone. Yeah, you have a item wheel now, which is quite handy because you used to have to go on a menu, sort of similar to Resident Evil. Inventory, old school inventory. Okay, is that it? Can climb up here. Yeah, another one of these. You have to go down here, I think. Yeah, I hope we get more interior areas like on the old games. So there's normally like some big castle or something that's the main area. Although there might be a few if it's a 20-hour game.
紐はこの先か。裏側に回るしかねえな。
Gotta go around. Ah, that's it. Forgot. And then I think that's made a path back around here. Yeah, can I open this door? No. Gotta go around. Hazuki.
屋敷の裏まで伸びてやがる。
Yeah, these old dojos are cool. Bit like the Silent Hill F when you go to Hinako's house. I played that the other week and that's got some very old Japan Although it's only set in the 60s, that it's not that old. But. That reminds me of Shenmue as well. The old Hazuki Dojo, where you pull off, you take it down, and there's a move scroll behind it, I think. Yeah, I wonder if even this section is going to be sort of tweaked in the full version. Like maybe there'll be more enemies, and it's probably all going to be rebalanced and stuff anyway. Oh, he charged at me. Crystallized Gen souls. That'll break the lock. Don't make me laugh. Pressed the menu button accidentally. Booming. That took quite a while.
えな。雲の化け物。どこに隠れてやがる。
That took quite a while. Yeah, you can cut the doors down, which is cool. Nice little garden with a pond. There's no fish there. Maybe they've all died. So we've got to follow that thing into this cave. Ooh, we got a box.
手こずらせやがって。
Yeah, the two Celestials.
鬼のコテと雰囲気が似てんな。
That's it. Those weapons. It's like a special move. I wonder if we'll still get totally different weapons there to select, like on the old games. Or if they want to keep your sword, so it's like the main weapon. I don't know. Either way, I think it's gonna work. Let's go back. Yeah, this guy. Bit of a he did actually destroy me the first time I did it, but once you get the timing down, it's not too bad.
がっかりさせんなよ。
You got to expose his weak point. That's basically.
見えてるぞ。 悪くねえ手応えだ。
That was fun. Some people said the lines the character says in English, it's a little bit annoying apparently, but in Japanese I think it sounds badass. It's normally when you beat a tough enemy, he'll say something. Did it do it on Onimusha 3? I think Samanovsky might have. He did randomly say stuff sometimes. Maybe not as much. Ah yeah, this big gate, I remember. Looks like I got another follower. I don't know why my follower notification's not working. I think I've got to set it on alerts on OBS. So we go back through here, and then I think you can open that gate now. Oh yeah, they're talking about one of the bosses, I think. Are they in there? Ah, where was that big gate? Is that it? I guess he's the big guy. Grab so you can dodge it. He threw it. I always think they'll have something in them boxes. Wow. Ah, that's where I came in. So Ah, this leads back out. It's this way, I think. Ah, ghosts. That's a bit creepy. Oh, they're watching me. It really is creepy. So the Oni is reacting. What's going on? Are these real memories then? Whose memories are they? Just the villagers? He nearly fell off himself.
これのせいで強くなりすぎた。もう退屈で退屈で。だが、お前も同じ土俵なんだな。嬉しいね。
So he's just born. That's why he wants to fight.
とっとと始めようぜ。
おとなしく死んどけ。
Alright, let's dance.
その程度かよ。
切れると思ったか？残念だったな。
鉄の傘かよ、ふざけやがって。叩き切る。
Oh shit, I forgot he can.
なんだその情けねえ姿はよ。
He can pierce your block.
強くなりすぎちまったな。
I meant to do that. That was just practice.
とっとと始めようぜ。なあ。
おとなしく死んどけよ。
切れると思ったか。残念だったな。
別の傘かよ、ふざけやがって。
ぶってあげる。命の奪い合い、これほどの娯楽はねえ。
You gotta keep healing as well.
本気でやってんのか、おい。こっちだこっち。血湧き肉踊るってやつだ。もっと刺激を
Oh no, he grabbed me.
根性出せよ。どこ見てんだ。
Oh, he's staggered me.
遅い。今切り捨ててやるや。
Oh wait, I always forget I've got other health stuff. I broke out already. Accidentally paused. Hey. Increases health and damage. Oh. I need some damn health, none of this stuff's giving me health. Got you. That's the end of the demo. It ends a bit abruptly, but I guess they don't want to spoil anything. So it's roughly an hour long, give or take, unless you rush through it. Anyway, this is day one for me. I'll definitely be buying it on September the 25th, and I'll most likely stream it